My men of power. What's going on today, my brethren? I'm just out taking me a good walk, soaking in this good natural vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the new subscribers. I appreciate the love and support. I definitely appreciate the feedback down in the comment section. But this video here, man, basically, it's a life force semen retention video, basically to the fellas. You need to put a woman last in your life, man. Reason why I say that is because if you're not on your purpose, if you're not where you want to be at in life, a woman should be your last thought, man. You got to think. Most women are in survival mode, so they looking for the next best thing. If they can find a dude that's better than you financially, more stable, they gonna leave you. They always leave, bro. But at the end of the day, they always come back when they see you level up. So this for you, my brethren, you watching this video. If you ain't where you want to be at in life, if you put your dreams, goals, ambitions on the backside for a woman, just to forgot about where you was headed at in life, you started getting that good kitty from this female, she a baddie, and you just forgot about your purpose and all, you need to get back, refocus, focus, and elevate and walk in your purpose, my king. You know what I'm saying? This video here, man, it's heartfelt because I see a lot of men that I knew that was on a straight, narrow path. They started messing with a certain female. They just got off track. And then I don't even blame the females, man, because it's all about accountability as a man. You got to think, man, this is your only one life you got to live. So you got to make it count, fellas. You got to become your best version of self out here in society, man. Yeah, you still live life, enjoy time, you know what I'm saying, go see things, travel, you know what I'm saying, even if you want to go party here and there, but you got to get focused, man. And that's why I feel like any man that's not walking in his purpose, not pursuing his goals, dreams, and ambitions, you got to leave these women alone, man. Yeah, it'll get lonely, man, but you got to look at the bigger picture as a man. I had to do that in my own life. Like, I had got to a point in my life where I didn't even really fuck with females, man. Like, when I was younger, I had elevated so high when I was younger because I really didn't entertain women, man. Now, don't get me wrong now. I had some baddies I could smash here and there, but my whole objective, it wasn't even focused on no relationship. It wasn't trying to lock down no female. I was just focused on the money and me evolving as a man. And then I noticed in my own life, when I got to a certain level, I had got distracted by a baddie, bro. I'm talking about I had to buckle back down, shake that shit off, and realign myself back with my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to give y'all that little story time. But like I say, my brethren, my men of power, if you ain't where you need to be at in life, man, and if you dating a female in a relationship, even married, man, you got to reconsider, man, your life, man. Because at the end of the day, all you got is you, my brethren. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I ain't saying that being with a female is bad, but if she got you distracted, man, like I said in the previous video, if that woman is not pouring into you, breathing life into you, you gotta let her go, man. You gotta look at the bigger picture. You don't want to be 40 and 50 years old and ain't achieved shit in life. All you did was work a job, pay bills, and die. That's not why we're here. We are here to create. That's why I say practicing semen retention, living this lifestyle, being on this journey, it helps you with your creativity. It motivates you. It even empowers you as a man. I'm telling you, man, you're going to get raw energy out of anywhere, man. And the same thing goes for women. Because I already know I got women subscribers, you know what I'm saying? You got to focus, man. You got to let all that fleshly desire of the flesh, that feel good, that orgasm go, man, and look at the bigger picture, man. We all want love, you feel me? I understand that. But at the end of the day, if the person you laying next to is not helping you evolve, neither they ain't evolving for their own self, you laying next to the wrong person, bro. We got to face reality, man, but we have been distracted and our judgment is clouded because of that fleshly feeling, man. That's just what it is, man. I'm calling the kettle black, man. We done fell in love with the flesh, bro. And that's why a lot of us are not walking in our purpose as men. You know what I'm saying? We let this nookie, we let the BBLs, we let the fake lace front wigs, we let all these distractions when dealing with a woman knock us off our swivel, man. But not you, my men of power. You get back on that horse and you ride that motherfucker into the sunset. You feel me? Because that's just what it is, man. That's why I had to create this channel, Mental Power, because I want to empower my fellas, man, to let them know, man, you got to get back focused, man. If you ain't making 6 figures yet, you better strive to make it, man. Because now 30, 40, 50 grand ain't nothing out here in this society, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything's going up, but the pay ain't increasing. You feel me? So you got to walk in your purpose. You are not just put here to pay bills and die, my brethren. You got a purpose. Everyone has a calling. I feel like as men, we got to be better. We got to do better, man. And like I say, man, if that woman in your life ain't bringing no value to your life, no matter how much you love her, man, you got to sit down with her and explain the mission, bro. And if she ain't on board, you got to let her know, hey, I love you, but at some point, I'm going to have to pull myself away from you. And you explain it to her as a man. If she can't relate to the shit, she ain't for you, man. That's just what it is. Even if y'all got children together, man, you always take care of your children. But at the end of the day, if she can't see the end goal where you trying to take yourself and you were trying to take her with you, if she can't understand that shit, you got to let her ass go, bro. That's just what it is. She's not for you. And it's going to be hard because you got time with this female. But like I said, if you on the SR journey, if you walking in your purpose, man, it's going to be simple for you, man. You just got to look at the bigger picture as a man. That's just what it is, man. Nothing that comes, how does the saying go? Anything that comes easy is not worth it, bro. You got to put in this work, man. And like I said, at the end of the day, if she ain't for you, man, you just got to let her go, bro. You got to look at the bigger picture, man. You want to leave something behind for your children, bro. And I ain't even talking about the houses, the land, and material shit like that. Because the thing about, like I told a lady at work the other night, she told me, well, I got 25 acres, I'm going to leave my kids. I said, that doesn't hold no real value. She told me, what you mean? I said, because you can die. Leave that shit to them. They go get loans on that shit and lose that shit to the banks, bro, within a goddamn year span, something you don't work all your life for to accumulate. She told me, I didn't look at it like that. I said, exactly, because you're looking at it from a materialistic standpoint. You want to leave a mark out here in society, write a book, start a business, something that they can pass down. Yeah, you can pass down land and a home to your children. They can give it to their grandchildren, but all it takes for them to get with the wrong individual, get strung out on drugs, and they lose everything that you work for. Let me give you a little story time. I know of some twins in Baxley, Georgia. They're a little older. They mother and father worked 30 to 40 years out of their lives, left them farm, cattle, crops. Don't you know they lost all this shit to the banks? Now the banks own all this shit, man. Now something that they mother and father worked 30 to 40 years to accumulate. The brother and sister got on drugs and the bank seized all that shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you want to leave a mark out here in society, bro. And like I said, if you ain't walking in your purpose, man, dealing with a female right now, bro, you wasting time, bro. You can't get time back. You can never get time back. The time you have to make it count, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. You know, excuse me. But anyway, I just want to bring this banger to y'all, my fellas. If you watch this far, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Are you walking in your purpose? Is the woman you got attached to you, is she breathing life into you, or is she draining you? That's the question, man. You got to look beyond the sexual contact. You got to look beyond that shit, man. You got to be sitting here. If you watching this video, something in your mind got to be telling you, no, I ain't where I want to be there in life, man. But I like playing a Nintendo game every day when I get off work. I like burning the gas. I like drinking. I like hanging on the block with the fellas. Bro, the block gonna be there. The club gonna be there. Them same females in there walking around half dressed naked, they gonna be there, man. You must stand on purpose and get on your purpose and stand on business, man. Like I say, you only got one life to live, fellas. You gotta make it count. And getting on the semen retention journey, like let me say this right quick. You can still have sex when you on the semen retention journey. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have a purpose behind it, man. You got to be trying to manifest something with this female, not just indulging in the flesh because it feels good. That's where we going wrong at as men. Our seed holds power, bro. If you don't know what semen retention is, go research and study it, man. fellas, I'm telling you, this shit is powerful, bro. It'll put you on a whole nother level as a man. Give yourself about 30 to 90 days and get on this semen retention journey and watch how you change as a man. This being your boy, Man of Power, salute.